makeup lovers, welcome to Enchanting Eyes, where every week we bring you cruelty-free makeup tutorials. Today's video is not a makeup tutorial, as you I'm sure have figured out from our thumbnail. I'm going to be doing a little hand lettering video, seeing as everyone seemed to really enjoy our bullet journal video. So today I'm taking inspiration from the one and only amazing Frida Kahlo. I love her so much. I'm busy doing a painting on her. As you can see, I've got a little pocket wisdom book that gives like amazing nice little quotes that she says. So today I'm going to be doing this quote, which reads, "Beauty and ugliness are a mirage because others end up seeing what's inside of us." And I love her quotes. Some of them was really sassy, so I decided that was sort of a more appropriate one for today. But I love her. I think she is such an icon of someone who just persevered through pain and struggles, and she was a kick-ass artist, and I actually even had the cutest socks with her face on them. So if I could just have her all day, everywhere, I would. So this is my little hand lettering book, and I started way back when, and some of it is really awful on practicing, so I'm just going to show you as a quick little inspiration that you can start somewhere and get much better and just keep practicing. So these were my first ones, which as you can see are pretty crap, but it does get better, and as you learn your different techniques and you work with different pens, you get better. I'll show you some more of my recent ones. So here I think is where I was starting to form my letters a little bit better, but I still hadn't got the essence of downstrokes being thicker and upstrokes being thinner, and it was just all sort of one thickness. And there I was starting to get it. As you can see, my downstrokes are thicker and my upstrokes are thinner. This was my most recent one that I did. So at the moment I'm just trying to work on my lettering style and the different sizes of letters and where they are in relation to each other. So I'm going to start with this little picture of Frida Kahlo with the iconic unibrow and a flower crown. I'm actually doing a painting very similar to this with a flower crown, so that will be a video for another day. And I'm going to start with this and do my lettering underneath. Oh, and I always do it on paper. I realized that, and I'm bringing my lunch with me. I realized that depending on the grain of paper, your pens bleed. So this is just now my book where I stick in everything, and I just do it on normal like Taupic paper. So I thought this was a nice quote from Frida Kahlo. A lot of her quotes, and if you read a lot about her artwork that she does, she talks a lot about self-love and being kind to people. Yeah, and about being beautiful on the inside, and a lot about what you get is what you give. And I just thought this was rather fitting, and I really love this about always making sure that while you might be putting on a beautiful face with makeup and things like that, to always make sure that your heart is beautiful, which sounds super cheesy, but it's just something that I try and live by. So usually this is how I start, where I outline my letters and then I go back in and I make my downstrokes thicker, and that's how I get the thicker to thinner ratio depending on what I'm doing, because this is a lot of words and the spaces that I still want to work out. I would usually lay it out like this. Otherwise, if I wanted to do a clean stroke, I would take a pen like this. Okay, so then you could take your pen and you could do your thin strokes and then thicker strokes and so on. But because I'm doing quite a complex quote and lots of words, I prefer to just map it out and then make my strokes thicker or thinner depending. Okay, so I just thought I'd show you this book as well. This book is called Her Story, and it's a book that features all basically women heroes, women that have changed the world, and there's a page on Frida Kahlo, and I love the illustrations. So I thought I would just show you with the classic unibrow. And basically Frida Kahlo, like I was saying here, she had polio when she was younger. When she was older, she was traveling on a bus, and a metal handrail smashed right through Frida's body and she nearly died. And basically it landed her up on her back for weeks at end, and her father would put a mirror on the ceiling and she would look at herself and she would paint herself like that. because she was stuck on her back. So basically I just love her for her perseverance and all her self-love quotes, and her art was insane as well. And she had such sass as well, and she was quite an iconic woman in terms of politics and all the things that she did. And also, just a little tip if you're starting out hand lettering is to alternate your fonts. So where I've used curly fonts over here for beauty and ugliness, in between I've used a very thin capital letter stroke followed by a thin curly stroke, and then to balance out my curly letters here I'm going to do bold, very straight, narrow letters. So you just want to alternate. Right, so that's that. I really enjoyed that, especially doing the little doodle, and I hope you guys got some helpful tips on how to begin hand lettering. I'm definitely learning a lot myself still, and I hope you got a little bit of inspiration about Frida Kahlo and just about persevering and always loving others and being kind. And she had some pretty witty, dark sense of humor as well, which I love that that's thrown into the mix of that as well. If you want to see more videos like this, then please give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and send some quotes maybe if you'd like me to do as well. Thanks for watching this, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!